Yeah, hello and welcome to this video. Playing some more Blitz games. My PC still has to sit there for a couple of minutes, but I can still start. No sound? Oh, now I got a sound. I always need the little tick noises. Let's see what's happening here. C4? No. London. Yeah, got many good systems against it. Nothing really that is super exciting. It's just a very solid system. I often play this variation. I think it's good, and it's also what Daniel Barish and I recommend in our Nimzo Gozen series. Yeah, do I have to provoke f4 with Queen c7? I think I should do that. I just wondered if it is better to maybe do it in a different move order. Yeah, bishop f2 and now bishop e7, going knight fd6 is kind of no, there's just one knight that can go to d6. And now we get to this very standard position, which is good for black. Not good in the sense of that I'm winning right away or something, but it's very comfortable. Yo, do we want to take with the knight? I think with the pawn is better. This knight on d2 is not really a dangerous piece. This is interesting. I can now take on d4. I think I'll do that. I think I'm quite happy that he has to take with the c pawn now, as e pawn captures is answered with e3 check. I mean, he doesn't really have any attack, so rook c8, I guess. Just see that rook c1 is not hitting me. I mean, he can do that, but doesn't lead to anything. Yeah, interesting. What I'm not sure about is if I should trade here or not. I'm just playing it in a simple fashion. The ending should be good for me as well. I mean, the middle game, you can argue, is also very good for black, but let's go for the ending. By the way, this video will be a little bit shorter than usual for those sessions because I'm pre-recording this. When this is released, I'm not at home. Usually I just record them on the day when they're released or sometimes the day before, but I will not be at home at the release date of this video, and I'm traveling, and I wanted to do something, record some videos beforehand so that you have a daily video basically. But I cannot record like a couple of days worth of hour something videos. I don't manage that time wise. So I'm just annoying here with the bishop threatening b5. I would still play that. I mean, the knight has no good square to go to. Or what about if I take? What happens if I take? Pawn takes, knight d6. That should basically win a pawn, right? It wins a pawn. I can even take first and then knight d6, but then c5 is still a move. C5 is a move. No, not really. If I go knight d6, he has knight takes e4 though, which is a bit of a pain. That's silly. I should have seen that. I should have seen that. Not exactly difficult to spot. Okay, I mean the position is good without anything fancy happening, but okay, knight takes e4 now, so I'm going to take. It was just silly because I could have just kept my bishop pair and just have a large advantage. And I really didn't see this transformation correctly. It was completely unnecessary to give up the bishop pair. That ending was super one-sided. Yeah, he's coming over to the king side. Cannot do much there, really. Yeah, I missed the tactical ideas. That was just not good. This is definitely clearly worse for me. I'm not sure if it's lost. Could be close. Maybe he doesn't have a way forward. Yeah. Not happy about this. That's for sure. Bishop c5. Maybe he cannot completely dominate the knight. Maybe not. I should always be able after d5 to go to d7 at the end. He cannot go king d2, right? There's a check on c4. He wants to. I can take this pawn on e3, right? But I don't need to rush this. He's killing himself here. And okay, I mean, I can take on b4, but it's not really any rush. I can just pick up every pawn here if I like. That was very weirdly played by white. I mean, the end result is just what it was at the beginning of the endgame, but it's still completely unnecessary. The main point here, or my main mistake, was that here I thought that bishop takes c4 is good because of concrete lines, and it just isn't the case. If I play like b5, what I originally wanted, this position is terrible for white. I'm just dominating with the bishop pair with normal moves like knight b6 or whatever. Yeah, knight b6 is one of the engine moves. I'm just better because all these pieces are bad. And here I wanted to originally play knight d6 in this position, and I missed that he can take on e4. It's a bit of a problem, and yeah, that was not good. King f7 was right, and then take knight d6. Yeah, right, this is better. because I'm closer to the f5 move is not necessary really. Exactly, and then I can take and go knight d6, which is still a huge advantage. Here I've got a tempo, and I'm right in time to stop his c-pawn. Okay, that would have been a lot better. Okay, so a new game. Oh, not 15-15. Not in this video. Let's play a normal 3-2. I should definitely drink some tea. Yeah, this is featured heavily in my Keep It Simple d4. Surprisingly, many players don't take on b3. Always surprised that they go queen c7. I mean, not that it's not a terrible move to go queen c7. It just always feels a bit surprising to me. Okay, early knight e4 in this position. I don't know. This I'm basically always happy to see, because the pawn structure gets even more gets improved. My main idea here is to get the knight a5 and attack the b7 pawn. It's not so easy to cover. Okay, he does it like that. Bishop f4. Very likely he will go bishop c7 now. Yes, mind that. And now let's gain space. f4, knight f6 maybe, but okay, I still want the space. Yeah, that was not good. Bad timing. That was bad timing. Now g4 is attacked. Huh. That. Yeah, that wasn't so good. Now we can put something to e4. I wanted to play it in a way that I have the knight on d2 already, so that something to e4 will always end up in a pawn showing up on that square, and now this is not really necessary. You could play knight e4, which I will take, or bishop f3. Yeah, of course. Yeah, here I go bishop f3 and offer, or trying to tempt him into taking when I take with the pawn, which would be pretty nice actually. I'm covering e4 then, and knight c1, d3, e5 is the follow-up. Okay, so he's playing this. Okay, interesting. Not sure he has spotted this idea. King d7 doesn't look like it. Maybe he wants to just bring the king over to c8. That makes sense. So that the king is close to that b7 weakness that I'm not really attacking anymore. Okay, now he has reconsidered. Idea now f5, which is not, he doesn't react to the idea. I think I'm going to take this opportunity and worsen his pawn structure a little bit. I wonder, if this first is better actually. Yeah, it is better because now king f6 I can answer with knight h5. I just wonder if this is good in the first place. And knight h5, he can sacrifice the exchange actually. Huh. That's a bummer, really. I wanted to play knight h5, but now I see that he can sacrifice the exchange. Rook takes, pawn takes h5, king takes f5, and that is a fortress. So I have to still take, unfortunately. Yeah, that was kind of, that didn't help. Let's say. Now knight h5, he just has king f7. The idea of knight h5 before trading was that king f7 was not possible, but he has this oh, really? Isn't that better for me? Thought this would just be better for white. Maybe I'm wrong. He cannot play rook e8. I mean, the king and pawn ending is just toast. Going to play a5. 5. Okay, let's say I take it and I play. That's going to be very dangerous for black. He tries for this counter play with probably rook h1, but I can go to f4. Maybe king g5 is better now. No, he didn't do that. Now he's got this pawn. Take a6. I can just check me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to place my hope on those pawns here. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Rook g4, c7 promotes already. Can I just go behind the pawn for the moment? Yeah, I think I can. Maybe this is not the cleanest technique, but it should be enough. Now I need to pick up that pawn. Threatening rook takes h3. Oh, doesn't do it. Doesn't react to that at all, I mean. But okay, it was lost anyway, I think. No, I just hit the wrong button there. Okay, let's go for. Oh yeah, I only have 20 minutes in this video for 1 or 2 more games. I wanted to make it roughly 30 minutes. So playing a La-V12. Should have looked at the game a little bit actually. Yeah, I was too keen starting a new one. Wanted to actually show this little part there with knight h5. Okay, now let's think about this for a moment. We have what do we have? We transposed into an old Benoni. Typical plan for black is knight e8, g6, knight g7, f5. This kind of thing. Just very, very slow. Yeah, I don't mind the straight. I don't know why he's thinking here. You don't play bishop g4 and then go back. That would be extremely odd. Now let's go f4 and attack his center. Want to gain as much space as possible. Pawn takes, bishop takes. There is a, like here. There's pretty strong pressure already on d6. So that the move bishop to f6 is not easily playable. Yeah, against such a move you usually just retreat. I wonder if this is right here. I mean, knight e3 is the typical way to retreat. Yeah, trying to also go to f5. Let's do that. Yeah, bishop to g5. The question is, do I want to keep this bishop or not? I think I want to keep it. I mean, he might take on e3, just being happy that this bishop now can be traded. Okay. H4. Or does he have knight takes d5? Maybe. Bishop h4, knight takes d5. That's it's painful. I wonder if he really spotted that beforehand. It's kind of looks like, I don't know. Otherwise, bishop h4 would have been extremely strong. He has knight c4. I mean, even the move before, but I always think that queen e2 should be good then. So this one, threatening rook f6. I think that is a threat. Maybe he doesn't think it's a threat. Bishop h4 is still answered by knight takes d5, which is a really annoying annoying tactic. Yeah, this one I really don't know what the point is, because now knight b2 I just have rook b1. The same thing was working earlier. Now let's see. Yeah, now I have a couple of interesting options. I can sacrifice the exchange immediately and then play bishop h4. Or I can take e5 and take f6 for a different exchange sacrifice. Both is good for white. The question is, which one is better? It's tough. I think I'm going to do it in a different way, because here I can actually keep this tension a little bit. My idea is to play knight d1, e3, f5, and maybe this is giving me some more options. In some cases I might even sacrifice another exchange that could actually be very dangerous. I think if it was my move now, rook f6, g takes, queen g4 check. Very, very dangerous. So, okay, let's go for the knight tour. Yeah, it looks very strong actually. Okay, this is the kind of thing that I wanted to provoke. The question is now, do we sacrifice the exchange again, or how do we play it? It looks completely devastating. Let's do it. Knight f5. It's so bad. If he goes king h7, knight f5, queen whatever, queen h5, and resigns, that's over. A nice game, eh? 2 exchange sacrifices. So knight f5 and queen c5 check. I have bishop f2. Attacking the queen and simultaneously threatening mate in 2. Maybe doesn't matter actually. If I go to h4 or h5, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that looked nice, right? Let's have a look. I think this is yeah, here. The question, what is best? It's really difficult. The computer just wants to play bishop h4, and this is not liked that much by the engine. Maybe I think it's good. I mean, maybe it just takes a while to appreciate. We can put the first moves in bishop h4, and now it wants to play a5. For rook a6. Okay. So the problem is here that I have a strong attack, but probably not something that is immediately winning. Yeah, unless the engine takes longer and then finds an immediate win. But I guess that after h6, I'm definitely winning. That I'm very sure about. Like, yeah, this should win. Yeah, rook f6 is killing, and that you cannot defend. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's go for one more game. Here we go. Igor G69. Oh no, that was the wrong pawn. Not b5, please. Okay, yeah, that's absolute main line of the symmetrical English. Play this one. I have really forgotten my theory here. The last time I checked this was when I wrote the Benko Gambit repertoire for Chessable, my first ever Chessable repertoire. That was in the summer of 2016. Feels like a lifetime ago. Okay, I can definitely play d5 and I'm fine. This is the kind of position where white is fighting for equality already. It just might be that I don't have anything great really. d4 is going to equalize. I just wonder if I have anything better. Yeah, I think I can probably play this, which is a bit more ambitious, giving me a7 for the bishop in case of knight a4. I have a very reasonable IQP position, mostly because his pieces, these pieces here, knight c3 not so much, but those two don't really do all that much. So bishop e6, he's got knight a4 now. I'm a little bit, yeah, okay, d4, I had to move d4. That was the, let's say, sane way to do it, and just be equal and have no problems. I played it in a bit more risky fashion. That is a strange move though. What are your knights doing now? Threatening b5. Okay, he goes back. What is the deal? Knight f4? 8. I always have enough control over d4, so I cannot ever be worse. More or less. Now what? If I go g4, what is he doing then? e4 or... No, cannot go e4. Then this is just good, right? If he takes... Oh, he takes here. Okay. Now, how do I capture here? That is interesting. Queen takes is more aggressive, trying to get the queen to h4. I think I'm doing that. Why not? Don't see a drawback. Bishop d4, bishop b2 is not really that tempting. Oh, I didn't see that move at all. That's kind of embarrassing. I mean, it doesn't look to be a big problem because I'm so active here that it should be fine. But I didn't see the move at all. Like, absolutely not. Now, where's the queen going? Queen c2 maybe? Ah, he's probably saved by queen takes c6 here. Okay. Okay. What are you doing on b3 here? I can play bishop e2 now. What is this? What's the point? Why am I just winning material? I win the exchange back, as let's say. Bishop e6 and then knight e4 is also pretty tempting. But not so good, right? So I go here, right? Well, what is the point? I don't understand the move. Ah, okay. And then he wants to move the knight. At the point. I see. Okay, that was the point. Yes. So the easy thing to do is just to take on b3 and play this ending. I'm a pawn up. Just wonder if I got something better. Queen f2? No, probably not. Yeah, my pawns look odd. Yeah, they really do look odd. But the two bishops are nice. They are nice. Okay, he doesn't attack anything. Still not so easy to coordinate him. Like to enter on the second. Rook e2. a6 is hanging, but I want the bishop on e2 and attack on the second rank. Bishops are strong. Mate next move, g3, rook h1, mate. Yeah. A bit of an odd game. Didn't quite understand many things that were going on. Yeah, I think I should be really fine. Even early on, like let's say here, you can always just completely equalize with a move like d4. That is just 0.1. I'm surprised that actually white should have something here. Queen d6 is the initial engine suggestion, but a6, this is all okay, yeah. I mean, this knight tour, it's not so scary. Engine actually wants to ignore the threat to b7. Yeah, why not actually? If we look at this, like, this is probably just trapped somehow. Queen c7, queen e7, maybe c7. It doesn't have a square, that's true. Yeah, it'd be fine. And here bishop g4 is already winning more or less. Oh, that's very strong actually. That's very strong. f3 doesn't work as d4 is hanging. Just check. And after a queen move, I mean, this is just terrible already. I'm having all kinds of threats. Bishop e2 as well. Wow, okay. Yeah, and this is also not bad. I mean, I have enough, by far enough play for the exchange, even more than that. And here, okay, rook e8 was even stronger, but I'm also much better after the queen trade, as the two bishops are so strong. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, as I mentioned, a little bit shorter than usual, but I wanted to have one up in the first place. Thanks a lot for watching.